Hello everyone with a new book. Think and Grow Rich by Napoleon Hill. In the autumn of 1908, steel magnate Andrew Carnegie gave the young journalist Napoleon Hill a challenge. He asked him to create a concrete philosophy of success based on the experience of the world's greatest achievers. A couple of decades and thousands of pages of research later, Think and Grow Rich became an international bestseller. What is Think and Grow Rich about? Think and Grow Rich is the combined wisdom from more than 500 of America's most successful individuals. Their insights were then narrowed down into 13 principles and contribute to what Hill refers to as an overall philosophy of achievement. However, refusing to let Think and Grow Rich be defined purely as a method or system for success, Hill stated that the goals of his book were 1. To help the reader become self-aware. 2. To help the reader understand how to become more effective amidst the immutable laws of the universe. What are the 13 principles of Think and Grow Rich? Napoleon Hill's 13 Principles of Success present a philosophy of achievement that is intended to be mulled over. This Think and Grow Rich summary will look at each of the 13 principles in turn. They are as follows: desire, faith, autosuggestion, specialized knowledge, imagination, organized planning, decision, persistence, the power of the mastermind, sex transmutation, the subconscious mind, the brain, the sixth sense. Uniquely philosophical and, at times, veering on spiritual, Think and Grow Rich has become a seminal book for entrepreneurs, CEOs, and individual thinkers alike. By reading the key points from this Think and Grow Rich chapter summary, you'll learn how to master your subconscious and command your destiny. 1. Desire, the starting point of all achievement. Hill states that the key to success is to define a goal and to pour all of your energy, power, and effort into achieving it. It may take many years before you are successful, but if you hold onto your desire, you will eventually attain what you seek. Merely wishing for money will get you nowhere. However, to desire riches by way of an obsessive goal, a meticulous plan, and not accepting failure as an option, you'll become rich. To help you do so, Hill presents the Think and Grow Rich 6 steps. 1. Decide exactly how much money you wish to make, to the dollar. 2. Determine what you are willing to give to receive this amount of money. 3. Choose a date by which you want to have amassed this amount of money. 4. Create a plan of how to achieve your goal and begin at once, whether you feel ready or not. 5. Write all of the above down in a clear statement. 6. Read this written statement aloud, twice a day, first thing in the morning and last thing at night. Visualize your life as if you already own this amount of money. While being able to visualize yourself as rich may seem challenging at first, it's only those individuals who are money conscious that become successful. To be money conscious is to see yourself in possession of great wealth before you attain it. You will only become rich if you possess a deep desire for money, and you stop at nothing to get it. 2. Faith, visualization of and belief in attainment of desire. Faith is a state of mind that you must learn to cultivate. Through repeating affirmations and instructions, a state of faith is created in the subconscious thanks to the process of autosuggestion. Any impulse of thought that is continuously repeated and entered into the subconscious mind eventually becomes a continuous loop of thought. However, this can also have negative consequences. In addition to positive thought patterns, we can also enforce negative ones that can result in us believing that we are unworthy, doomed, or a failure. Hill, therefore, argues that it's our beliefs alone that determine the nature of our subconscious. By repeating affirmations, you can reprogram your mind to visualize and, thus, to feel and believe that your success is guaranteed. The mind takes on the nature of the influences that guide it. A positive mind is more fertile to faith, and faith is the starting point for all success. The greatest factor holding you back from success? A lack of self-confidence. Hill suggests this five-fold think and grow rich affirmation exercise to repeat in writing and then learn by memory to increase your self-confidence. 1. Know that you are capable of achieving your goal, and you must promise to be persistent in pursuit of this endeavor. 2. The dominating thoughts of your mind will result in physical action and change your reality. You must, therefore, spend 30 minutes each day thinking about the type of person you want to become. 3. For 10 minutes each day, focus on increasing your sense of self-confidence. 4. Write down a description of your goal, and don't stop reaching for it until it's attained. Come to realize that you cannot have enduring success if you attained it through immoral means. Therefore, make a promise to only engage in a transaction if it benefits all that are involved. A negative attitude towards humanity will never bring you success. 5. Commit this method to memory and repeat it aloud once a day to become successful. 3. Autosuggestion, the medium for influencing the subconscious mind. Autosuggestion is synonymous with self-suggestion. It's the bridge between the conscious and the subconscious mind. Merely reading words aloud will have no impact. You have to attach emotion to the words. When reciting your affirmations, as laid out in the previous chapter, you must encourage your desire to consume you. Your subconscious will only act upon thoughts that are felt. Therefore, Hill recommends adding the following to the Think and Grow Rich 6 steps previously laid out in the chapter on desire. 1. Find a quiet place where you won't be disturbed, and repeat aloud your written statement. As you do so, visualize having that money. 2. Repeat this morning and night until you have a clear image in your mind of all the money you wish to make. 3. Place this written statement where you can see it first thing in the morning and last thing at night. Read it until you have committed it to memory. 4. Specialized knowledge, personal experiences, or observations. There are two types of knowledge, specialized and general. General knowledge is of little use when attempting to accumulate wealth. Knowledge only generates money when organized and specifically directed to a definite end. To become successful, you must acquire specific knowledge in the area in which you intend to make your fortune. If the amount of knowledge required exceeds your capacities, Hill recommends creating a mastermind group. This group should consist of individuals who have the knowledge you seek and who you can manage to help attain your goal. The imagination, the workshop of the mind. Within your imagination is where all plans are created and formed. The only limitation you face depends on how much you develop your imagination. According to Hill, there are two types of imagination, synthetic and creative. Through synthetic imagination, you reformulate existing concepts, ideas, and plans into new forms. Nothing is created in this form of imagination because it works with existing mental material. Creative imagination is what springs forth from hunches and inspiration. Within it, new ideas are formed. This type of imagination can only be reached when your conscious mind is being stimulated through desire. It's a muscle that must be trained. Ideas are the starting point for all fortunes, and they are the product of the imagination. It can be useful to look at some of the most successful companies of all time, such as Coca-Cola, and remind yourself that it once began as a single idea. Indeed, a truly wise salesperson will know that ideas can be traded where tangible merchandise cannot. Nearly all considerable fortunes begin when an individual with a great idea meets an individual who sells ideas. When matched with desire, ideas are unstoppable forces. They are more powerful than the brains that created them. Thus, you must listen, cultivate, and develop a desire to see them through.